It's that time of year for West Virginia Mountaineer coaches to travel the state, meet fans, and raise money for the Mountaineer Athletic Club. I was blessed to be able to go to one of those events at Glade Springs Resort in Daniels, West Virginia. I decided to share a little bit of the event with you here on my channel. I apologize, the quality is not great. I obviously had to record this on my phone, but hopefully you can at least hear the conversation, hear the questions, the answers, and kind of get a feel for what this event is like. Coaches Corner family, if you want to support my channel, there's several ways you can do so. If you want to do it for free, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button, hit the like button if you like the video, share it out with all of your friends, leave comments, let me know what you think about the video. Also, if you want to support me financially, you can check out my merch store. The link is in the description box. You can hit the thanks button underneath the video. You can join Coaches Corner and become a channel member. Really appreciate your support, and I hope you enjoy the clip from the West Virginia Coaches Caravan 2022.
So let me ask you this, Neal. You could see the frustration in Coach Saban. You could see the frustration in Jimbo. We're seeing frustration. You dealt with it as well. So is it just fair to say that whomever's right or whomever's wrong, something collectively is wrong for everyone to be mad?
Yeah, there's a problem. And to be fair, we built this problem. You know, you can see it coming, and whether it's NCAA, whether it's collegiate presidents, we didn't do enough to stop it. You know, and we could have, you know, by going to a revenue sharing model, we probably could have stopped it, but we didn't. And so here we are, and there's an issue with how college athletics is being ran right now. Coach Saban, he brought it to light, and so when you're talking to that particular issue is, so name, image, and likeness, July 1. There's no rules whatsoever, and certain schools operated using collectives, using other means. They operated as no rules, and so they benefited from it. And so I get Coach Saban's, I get his frustration, but I also get Jimbo where he's coming from. And Jimbo says we didn't do anything wrong, which he's right. He's right. The letter of the law, they didn't do anything wrong, and they used the rules, and credit to them. You know, the problem is the enforcement aspect, and that's where the real problem has been. Is we've had rules, but we've lacked enforcement, and so as we go through, I think it's going to be another couple of years. You know, I don't think this season of upheaval, is going to stop. I think it's going to be a couple more years in the making, and then we'll have some real legislation and some real teeth. And
right.
What's it look like? I'm not sure. I don't know if anybody on the panel or Steve or Kelly, or I don't know if anybody really knows what it looks like, but it's going to be different. What I will say, and I think this is an important piece, and Kelly did a nice job, and she's done a great job filling in for Shane here for the last couple of weeks. And what I will say, though, is West Virginia will be well positioned. And how do I know that? Because the landscape of college athletics has changed dramatically in the last 50 years. The one constant has been that West Virginia's always done really well. You know, whether it's men's basketball, football, our Olympic sports, we've always done really well. And so as name, image, likeness, as the NCAA changes, there's a potential break-off, I have full confidence that our athletic department, our university will be positioned well.
You got to tell the truth, right? You got to tell the truth. Not that you don't, but you got to tell the truth.
I'm offended.
Name either a movie that always makes you cry, or the last movie you cried watching.
This is a new one for Tony.
You thought I was going back to cooking like last night. Buddy, it's a whole new day.
Crying.
Come on, you got to name a movie that you cried in.
Old Yeller.
Yeah, good movie. That's bad.
What'd you cry over?
You know what? I cry a lot.
I actually believe that. He's being factual.
I cried at that damn bowl game this year.
That'll make it two of them. That'll make two of them. I've been getting his ass for about 3 weeks, so I deserve that. That was coming my way, so I appreciate that.
That's fine. We're okay. Here we go. Last night I asked you what you would cook if you had someone over. Like, what's your specialty to cook? Tonight, you don't need to cook anything, but it's food related. You get one pick on a dessert. Ooh. So you tell her. So let's just say your wife Brooke's going to make you your dessert. You say, Brooke, make me what?
Well, first of all, you got to be careful with those demands, Tony. I don't know what kind of household you have, but not demanding much around mine. I'm going to frame this question better for you. What is my favorite dessert? I like banana pudding.
Okay. You go like vanilla wafers in there too?
Oh yeah, you got to do that with whipped cream. I mean, there's
very good. Okay, that's cool. Last question. This is the last question of the night. It's vacation time coming up here pretty soon. You guys will get a little bit of an opportunity.
Is this the last time I'm going to get a chance to talk?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to
do what you want to do, Hugs.
Well,
go ahead.
So Hugs isn't here. Hugs isn't here. So can I repeat a story from last night?
Yes.
All right. I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I'm not going to tell some of his stories. So I went to a baseball game on Sunday. Tony's heard this. The staff's heard this, but I do feel passionate about this. So did anybody watch the Pirates game on Sunday? Okay, I'm the only one. All right. So we had a one in the back. Appreciate you. So we had a staff function. We went to the Pirates game. We took kind of a dads and kids event. We went to the Pirates game. And we went, they played the Reds. So from Kentucky, grew up a Reds fan. And so we went to the game, watching it, and something happened in that game that reminded me why it was so important to actually go to games in person. Because over the last 2.5 years, we've all come accustomed to watching on TV, right? And you have every game available to you on your TV or on your iPad or on your phone. And I think we've lost a little bit of actually going to games, whether it's a basketball game or a soccer game or a tennis match or football game, whatever you do. We've lost the kind of special feeling of going to game. And so took my 7-year-old son, go to the baseball game. Well, the Pirates and the Reds played. And so Pirates medium bad, Reds really bad. Okay, so it wasn't two teams that are going to win the pennant. But on Sunday, the Reds, they've got a young pitcher. He threw a no-hitter, and got beat. The Pirates won the baseball game without getting a hit. So since 1901, they've been keeping baseball stats. 1901, they play 162 games a year. Okay, 32 teams play 162 games a year. Only 6 times in Major League Baseball history has somebody thrown a no-hitter and got beat. And so what I thought about when I was sitting there watching it, and then on the way home, is my 7-year-old son, who's just kind of growing up in baseball, he's going to remember. He's going to remember that he saw a no-hitter and he got beat. And so the fun thing about going to live sporting events is you never know. You never know when you're going to go to the Coliseum, you see somebody set the scoring record. You never know when you're going to go to Mountaineer Field and see somebody rush for the most yards they've ever had or catch the most passes they've ever had. So we can get up here and talk all day. The most important thing is to get people to our games. Because everybody asks, how can we make a difference? Well, donate money, that makes a difference. Help them with name, image, likeness, that makes a difference. But the best thing you can do, and the easiest thing that you can do, is actually go to the games. And if you go to the games, you never know what you might see. And so that was relevant to me. I want to share it. I am pulling a Hugs. I'm telling the same story 2 days in a row. But I think it's relevant, and it's something that was really true for me on Sunday, and I wanted to share it. All right, yep. Tony, turn it back over.
No, that's good. That's good. Okay, so here it is, vacation time. You get one place. Tell us your favorite place. If you just said, I'm going to click my fingers, I'm going to be where?
Yeah, so where we go to get away is down it's on the Gulf Coast, in between Destin and Panama City. We were at Troy for 9 years, and so it was about a 2-hour drive down to kind of the 30A area. If you've ever been there, if you haven't been there, go there. It's the best beaches in the United States anyway. And so that's where we go. We'll go there here in about 5 weeks and stay and kind of regroup and rejuvenate and be ready for the season.